Bring your rupees, you know what I'm saying?
So for those of you who aren't just so you know, if you're just listening, right now what you're seeing is a blurry dog and her blurry owner sitting behind her.
I'm kind of retarded.
Hi, you must be new.
In syphilis, the treatment is usually with penicillin.
Cheers. Cheers, buddy.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to the podcast for number 105. Coming at you hot and heavy. Johnny and Kenny popping off.
All today's hits on 105.
I just listened to Creed before those.
You did, yeah.
Hadn't heard them in a hot minute.
Your arms wide open now?
Yes, I am. You know what? God, I don't even maybe it's just because I listened to it when I was a anxious teenager, like 11, 12. I still don't like it, but listening to it, it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
No, I mean, he's a talented guy.
Who?
The long-haired boy, Billy. What's his name? Billy?
The main guy?
Yeah. Billy.
Well, I think Mark Tremonti's more talented than Scott Stapp.
Scott Ian.
Staff.
Staph infection.
Yeah.
Cheers to Creed.
Cheers. All right. I want to open these up, too.
Okay.
We got a little special treat, literally.
So I woke up this morning and I was like, holy shit. I haven't had... did you want that one? I'll let you pick. If you...
No, this is the closest one. And then we can open that one together. We have 3 fortune cookies.
Yeah, I woke up, I was like, I haven't had Chinese food in months. I'm going to get Chinese.
So you got your Chinese. They gave you 3 fortune cookies. And then we said...
That's how much food they thought I ordered for.
yeah, for one person. Fortune cookies are good, man. You remember? Did you know me when I ordered like a 500 count of fortune cookies?
They're a good little snack.
Yeah,
A nice treat. And they're definitely better when you eat them right after the Chinese. It just kind of cuts all that flavor.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Trying to
Good
chew
crunch.
far away from the mic.
I'm trying to as well. Okay,
Mine's great.
You want to read yours?
Yeah. Your present plans are going to succeed.
That's pretty deep right there.
I mean,
it makes you feel pretty good. Mine doesn't make a lot of sense. Good beginning is half done.
because you got to follow it through and have a good ending.
That speaks to me. I usually start off strong, but then kind of tail off towards the end.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
I'm always left unsatisfied.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What's your How can you teach me some Chinese?
Shindeho.
What does that mean?
You want to guess what that means?
Shindeho?
Shindiao.
Shindao? Is it D-A-O?
Shindiao.
Is it D-A-O?
D-I-A-O.
Oh, that's
Diao.
Is it a action?
It's music related, actually.
Pan flute.
One word. Music related, not an instrument. It's part of the
Harmonics.
the sound.
Bass.
Like, what is the overall
Master.
tone?
Tone. How about bye?
Yours is bye?
Bye.
Or that's the Chinese bye?
That's the word. Bye.
Probably means bye, right?
No.
Hi?
Nope.
Guy?
Nope.
Shy?
Nope.
Thigh? Die?
Nope.
Rye?
Not.
Thigh?
Nope.
Thigh?
Negative.
I don't know.
To compare.
That makes no sense. All right, let's open
You
this
want a
last one.
wishbone this one?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking we could do.
Oh, you're so smart.
All right.
To friendship.
Oof.
Looks like I get the fortune. I get the fortune.
Whatever, fine. You deserve it.
Thanks, man. If I get the fortune, you want the cookie?
No, you get a cookie too. They're so crunchy.
Damn. Papa's on fire today. You will be successful in your work.
That's pretty generic right there.
Generic fortunes for a generic kind of guy.
I don't like that one. That one's too generic.
But to follow that up with your present plans are going to succeed and I'll succeed in my work.
Yeah, yours were better than mine. Mine was like, you're a good person, you're doing well. Mine's like, follow through, you piece of trash.
Oh, okay. I got the greatest fortune cookie ever before. I still have it somewhere. I think it's in a old, like back when people had party cameras, little digital cameras.
Yeah.
You know, you had to get the little case. It's in one of those with like a bunch of business cards. I think at my parents' house, and it said, "Here we go, low fat whole wheat green tea."
What? What does that mean?
Nothing. It was whoever was working the
They were just
the
like,
line
I'm
just
over
had
this.
fun that day. Oh, and they have you as the learn the Chinese. Xiao tu.
Cuck.
Close.
Ass.
Xiao tu.
Cool guy?
Little rabbit.
Yeah.
I like by you two.
I thought
Xiao tu.
I had the better word, I think.
Then little rabbit.
No, but just the actual way you say it in
Oh,
Chinese.
Xing Dao. Xing Dao.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're a little Xing Dao deaf sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did you think they make fortune cookies by there's just somebody there they have free, they can ad-lib whatever they want to?
You heard what mine was, right?
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was just that brand. Do they all have the same brand? I don't
No,
know.
but well, at least they printed them because some of them have the learn the Chinese and lucky numbers on the front, which I prefer. I don't like how it's all cluttered on one side here.
What? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, usually there's a front
There's the
and back.
fortunes on the front, and then your numbers and your Chinese word are on the back.
You know, there's yellow number 5 and red number 40 in this.
Is that it?
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, as far as the coloring,
Yeah,
I assume there would have been more.
I would assume there'd be no coloring in a fortune cookie. It's just wheat.
No, there's coloring. Oh, dude, guess what? One of my lucky numbers was for my first one.
77.
22.
That's mine though.
Sorry.
The
mine
16 was one of mine, which is one of my lucky numbers.
now. What's
for sure.
the significance there?
It was my football practice number. You didn't like that, huh?
You're going to be playing football soon, huh?
Yeah.
You're getting a team together.
I'm planning on it. I figured, I don't know, man. There's been, I've realized like I need to start just, there's always stuff I have in my mind that I want to kind of do, but then I never like worry about it. I never do it. And like flag football, or even like if we did a 3-on-3 basketball league, just stuff like that. Like it's simple. You have to pay like upfront $50, and then you're just committed, which I think is a good thing because now you put money into it, and now you feel like you kind of have to do it.
Does the money go to uniforms?
It just goes to the league for putting it on because they have, I guess they have like refs and stuff.
Oh, you found a league.
Yeah, it's an actual league.
I thought you were starting one.
No. There's leagues you can play and just get into. And so it's just a rec league. I want to do football. I do want to do basketball too. I just want to do more stuff, especially in the time of COVID. There's not a lot happening. So
I mean, I've been trying to get you to play tennis with me.
I don't want to do tennis. I'll do basketball. No, I don't want to do tennis. I've never been a tennis player, and I've played basketball. I played football. I know the rules, the regulations. I know my abilities in those, and so
Which are?
I got good stamina on the basketball court, and I played a fair amount of flag football in my life, so I feel pretty good about that.
Well, I
feel like I can do a good
I'm
fade.
excited for you, dude.
Thanks.
I hope you guys win it all. I'll be there cheering
I need you to play. We'll talk about that later. But it's fun. I mean, I think in this time, like people should do more things like that, like things maybe you've thought about before but hadn't like committed to it, or you think you don't have time. Well, you probably got a little more time on your hands now, and it doesn't seem like it's really going anywhere anytime soon.
But then, play devil's advocate. Now you're putting yourself around a bunch of people breathing really hard.
Yeah, but I mean take that into account. Think about it. If it's worth the risk to you, do it. and you should be able to do it.
That's worth it to you?
It's worth it to me.
Hell yeah, brother. This is America.
I mean, I'm a young, vigorous stallion.
You're a stallion, huh?
I'm
Thoroughbred?
I'm trying to get into better shape too. So
Yeah.
Trying to
You're
become.
in great shape already, man.
I feel like I'm more of a backyard pony at this point. I'm trying to do that leap to the
a children's
acrobat.
party pony. Just walk around in a circle on
exactly.
the tattered rope.
Yeah, I got a little bit of juice in me, but it usually has to be subdued.
Yeah, I'm the 45-year-old horse lady that's carrying you around the backyard. So I think you're doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so fortunes of football. I wish I would have gotten a football fortune.
There's
there.
the title of this episode. Done. I don't even have to think about it. Fortunes of football. Done.
Well, I might have something that's going to change your mind.
Okay.
I encountered something this weekend that has not happened in a long time.
Go on.
And it makes me question whether there's a greater power, whether we're in a simulation, whether there's like an interconnected web of it was just something weird. And like I told you about one of them. It was the idea that I started just randomly thinking about getting another tattoo.
Right.
And so I started thinking hard about it to the point where I started reaching out to places.
Mm-hmm.
And in that within 2 days that I started thinking about it, and I think there's like a term for this. Anyway, a guy sent me a video on Instagram about tattoos. First ever thing he's ever sent me. And then another girl I know told me she was about to go get another tattoo and asked me if I was getting any anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Super weird. It seems like really random. But also with that same person, she works at White Duck Taco, and my sister never invites me to do anything ever. Never. She asked me while I was texting this person that works at White Duck if I wanted to go to lunch with them at White Duck Taco.
Wow.
I was like, what is this?
I mean, you heard it here first, guys. People are always looking for
No, isn't that
ways
weird?
to prove that there's a higher power. I think you just did it. Tattoos and tacos. There's the title of the episode.
Isn't that odd, though? I mean, it could easily be coincidence, but it's just like
No, I mean, I get.
I'm not like
people
latching
often,
on.
No,
to
I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll play along. Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Because I think about this stuff all the time. Like I try to if there's something that's related and it's weird, I try to think about it. But it was like two things back to back in 2 days where nothing has happened really like that in a long time.
Right.
But there's been stuff like that. But it's like the thing where you hear talk about something and all of a sudden you hear and talk about it like 5 more times that week.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, it happens for sure.
It's just I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's just out of the ordinary, so it feels weird maybe. But yeah, I mean, I know the feeling you're talking about.
But it just I don't know. It's just it makes me question. The main thing I thought about was simulation.
Well, what it sounds more like is that. Did you ever watch The Secret, the documentary?
I don't think so.
So The Secret came out probably a decade ago. And it was like the secret to success. Like they got all these people that they talked to.
Oprah?
No. These people that are super successful, that they, are rich, and how'd they do it? And it was this whole I think the secret is like you have people now who are like, oh, you just gotta put it out into the universe.
Oh
just
yeah.
Speak it into existence. Put it out there. The universe will hear you, and the universe will provide.
Yeah.
So that was the secret, was like you adamantly say what you want and what you're going to do over and over, but you have to believe it. That's the secret.
Mm-hmm.
You can say it all you want, but if you don't believe you can do it, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, stupid.
So it sounds more like that, where like that's the whole universe connectivity shit that people talk about. It's kind of what it sounds like you're saying there.
No, it's that
that's what it'd be closest to.
I mean, I guess that's kind of what it sounds like. But my thought was not that stuff. But my thought was like, oh, there's like a little glitch in the simulation right now. Like I've
overloading.
They've kind of latched onto this idea, and now they're kind of feeding it in. And now I realize that they're kind of feeding it in, And so it made me think kind of that for a little bit.
So you were self-aware for a moment.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? It'd be really cool if it was.
I know who knows.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh. Should ask him. If you could ask him one thing, what would you ask him?
Let me see that schlong.
That's what you would ask.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty average.
But now imagine, like, Elon Musk gets brought up a lot. Now you think down the road, what's going to be more useful? Like, oh yeah, I got to ask Elon Musk one question, and I asked him about Neuralink,
Yeah.
and he told me this. Versus like, all right, we're at a party,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and you're a guy who's about to bring up Elon Musk, and I walk up, so you say something about Elon Musk.
I say something about Elon Musk?
Yeah, and you don't know me.
Like, what? What do you mean I say
Like
something
somebody,
about Elon Musk?
all right, I'll be someone, and then me, I'm going to be a different person. I'll be Jim, and you can be
Barry.
and then John will walk up.
Okay.
What's that really smart guy's name?
Elon Musk?
No, I walk up. I've seen his dick. Versus, what's that really smart guy?
Elon.
I asked him about Neuralink.
What if you asked him, like, because he might be, what is the world going to look like in 20 years?
All right.
That's a good question.
What's that really smart guy's name?
Elon.
I asked him what the world was going to be like in 20 years.
And he told me.
And he told me that
And
what
this
he
is
thought.
what it's going to be like.
What's that really smart guy?
Elon.
Saw his dick.
What did it look like?
This got...
It looks
got-
like a normal dick.
he's got ones
That's
and
the end of the conversation.
He's got
That's
ones and
the end.
zeros tattooed all down it.
Okay, then that's the end. But then the other way, you can ask more questions about it.
What if you got ones and zeros tattooed on your genitals? Could you still say you were non-binary?
No,
Oh my god.
you can't. No. Isn't that crazy? Non-binary. Ones or zeros don't exist.
That's what they're talking about. When they're like, I'm non-binary. They start counting it too.
Yeah. What is it? It's not even anything. It just all disappears. It's not ones and zeros. It's just nothing.
Why do you think they picked ones and zeros? Because they're first?
For the what? For
binary.
the internet?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Ones and zeros. It sounds good. Ones and zeros. 1 0 1 0 1. Is it? They're. Oh, that's probably why. They're opposite on the keyboard. It feels good. Look, you can go so fast.
But if it was 1 and 2, you
No, but then
that handle wear out. You
yeah,
need two different
you need
hands.
That's exactly why they did
Yeah.
it.
So that's why there's no one-armed programmers.
You may be right. I don't know. But
They'd
could have a
use
fake
the
arm.
numpad.
But if they're programmers, they're super rich, and then they can just get a fake arm, and then they're probably going to be better. Actually, one-armed programmers are probably better than two-armed programmers.
False. But one-armed programmers could just use the numpad.
Yeah, they could. Do you think if it was a world full of non-binary people that any code would exist?
Nope.
It couldn't.
If we started out as non-binary and then we were like, hey, I think I'm a man, people would be like, whoa, easy. What do you, what?
It's a little aggressive.
That seems...
Testosterone?
It's like,
Get
no.
that out of here.
She's like, no, well, I feel like a female. Whoa. No, we don't gender ourselves here, guys. What are you
gross.
doing? Like,
So
no, it's just
gross.
how I feel. Doesn't matter. You can't feel how you want to feel. What do you think? This is a free country? You
No,
turkey?
it's not. It's a non-binary country. But in a non-binary... I don't even... If you're in a non-binary world, you have non in the name. I don't even know if that's okay at that point.
Well, I like non-bread.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it has 2 A's in it.
Yeah, it does. It's it's non. Why don't we
Why do-
say that the same?
Why don't we open a
A nonary?
an Indian fusion restaurant? We call it non-binary. And we only have 2 items.
Oh, you can't. You can only have one item.
No.
Non-binary?
You have non, and then like a curry that day.
I think you can just have non.
No,
Non-binary is just all the same.
not
homogenized.
Non-binary is not the two
Not the two.
genders. But if we are non-binary, we're
Yeah.
allowed to have two.
Okay, so non's the first thing, yeah.
Yeah, non,
And then you have one more
binary.
thing. Yeah, but okay.
or we can have non and two. So it's like a meat and two. Non-binary.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think we just have to stick to one. We can change it every day.
Yeah, it can be
It
different. Kind of
can
like
be
whatever.
super fluid.
Yeah,
It's
that binary is fluid.
Yeah,
That
it's
second
very
one.
fluid.
Non,
Non
pretty
is
traditional.
there. It's always there. Always the base.
Right.
It's almost like the human. I mean, I think there's you always have that, and
Non-binary.
then it just rotates.
And then we'll get in like the super, woke crowd
Yeah.
because they're like, oh, we're going to non-binary.
Mm-hmm.
But then we'll get the people that feel how you want to feel, but this is getting a little ridiculous
Yeah.
because they're like, oh, it's non-binary.
Yeah.
And then
I
we'll
think it's
get
funny.
the people who are like, yeah, there's man and woman, and the rest of you are just screwed up in the
Trolls.
head. And they're like, yeah, we're going to non-binary. They must really hate those non-binary people. We'll get everybody.
Dude, I really do think that would do well in this climate for sure. We can. All right, let's quit. See you guys. We're gonna open non-binary.
You think that'll do better, or what was the shrimp one?
The seafood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Prawn Star.
non-binary is gonna do much
think
better.
so, than
Also,
Prawn Star?
we're in the inlands of South Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be a big seafood hit. But
Sushi does good everywhere. So why can't deep fried, mass farmed shrimp and cod?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know if non-binary is going to do well here.
Jeez, giving me whiplash.
I think we need to go, I don't know, across the border.
To Canada?
North Carolina.
I think it'd do fine here.
I don't know.
I think it would. I think it would. Like I said, it'll attract all the peoples.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All the them theys.
Yeah.
Everybody. All of them.
Them.
I'm going to start saying I'm them they, and it's an A instead of an E.
Please
them
don't do
they.
that. Please don't do that.
Okay.
I mean, do it if you want to, but I'm just asking you not to.
No, I won't do it. I don't want to offend you. I feel like we just open non-binary next to Prawn Stars. Prawn Star.
Is it connected to it, or is it just separate?
There's a speakeasy that connects it that only certain people can go to.
That's pretty good.
So if you're in the elite,
Yeah.
if you're in the upper echelon, the Illuminati, you can go through the speakeasy.
Ooh, what would be the secret? How do you get in there? You need a passcode?
Well, yeah, you're going to need a passcode.
What is it going to be?
Well, it depends on which one you're coming from. Because maybe you have the passcode to get in from Prawn Star, but you don't have the
Not into
passcode
the
to
other
get out
side.
into.
What do you think the
Non-binary.
master passcode is?
For us, we're the only ones
mean-
with the master passcode.
We got to give it to a few people if they earn it.
No, we
And
give
how
them,
are they going to earn it though?
we give them they can have one that can get them through, but they don't have the master passcode to get.
We don't give them like a day code or something.
What? Like a code for the day?
Yeah.
Heroes for the day?
I know you probably don't want to do that, do you?
I'm over it.
A day. So we have our own master code,
Yeah.
but then we can give out a day code every now and then. So it would change all the time, but our master code would have to be the same.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, maybe it changes after a certain amount of time, but it could be anything.
I feel like our master code would definitely be a name, right? It seems like that's our go-to usually,
It's going to probably be Dennis.
but a last name too.
Dennis Pennis.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then we always have these two giant dudes that are like the bouncers on either end, and they're really good friends, and they're actually like artists.
Yeah.
We used to have a really jacked Indian dude that
Jesus.
that guards.
Prawn stars?
No, he guards non-binary, you idiot. And then we have a salty sea dog that's jacked that guards prawn stars.
No, if we're doing that, I feel like we have to have really fat people.
No.
I feel like we have to.
They're gonna be pretty yoked. They're gonna be very imposing.
That's aggressive, though. That's toxic masculinity.
No. They're artists. They just also care about their bodies and want to be big, and they do steroids.
I feel like we gotta get fat people.
You know what? You can give a fat guy the code, and you can look at him down in the tunnel.
Put him in a box, and just everybody comes and throws food at him.
Fortune cookies. There's a 500 count fortune cookie box, and you throw it at him, and he has to eat it and read you your fortune. He's the fat fortune teller.
Yeah, but we don't feed him.
He only lives off fortune cookies. And every now and then we
idea.
just turn on a shower, and he has to like catch water in his mouth. Sometimes we put pee in it.
But it's like the seafood runoff juice.
Yeah, it's just grease. The old fry oil.
And he's probably so hungry because he's so fat that he starts drinking it. Fucking slob. All right.
And we legally change his name to Dennis. And then we say, Dennis, show us your penis. And he has to pull his penis out.
This is the Wild West over here.
Dude, it's like,
Jesus.
what was Alex Jones? The whatever Grove? It's like that.
Bohemian
down there.
Grove?
Bohemian Grove. It's like
God.
that down there.
We need $2 million and some political pool so that we don't get arrested.
And we need Alex Jones down there.
Yeah.
He's got, if
He
anyone
could-
else
we
is getting
put
the
him in the
master
box.
code, he's getting it. If anyone else is.
Oh, God, dude, he is insane.
He just walks into Prawn Stars,
Yeah.
goes to the back bookcase, touches the third book on the left that opens a little keyhole, and he's like, Dennis.
Dennis, I'm gonna get drunk. You gonna get drunk with me?
Let's go get some drinks.
You're being angry. You need a drink, Joe.
Dennis Pennis, let me get in there. I need to get in there. I got some new information this week. This week, you can read it. It's an article.
I'm gonna die.
I need to throw a fortune cookie at that fat ass in there
I'm kind of retarded.
and probably pull one off.
Dude, he's a loose cannon.
He's awesome.
I believe him. That's the one thing. He did a recent podcast on Joe Rogan Experience, and he said he didn't think he was going to live until
COVID?
No, like the next 10 years. He thought he was going to die or something. That's the one thing I believe the most, is what he said. He goes so hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way his
got
heart's going to
receipts,
handle
though.
it.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly he's an animated fella.
He's exhausted.
I think he smokes a lot of weed too, and
imagine
if he didn't smoke weed.
He'd kill himself. He'd kill people.
just
He'd kill
implode.
everybody.
It wouldn't be good.
Yeah, maybe you'd be the first person to self-combust.
How crazy would it be if that was real?
Do you remember watching those conspiracy theory shows, and that was one of them, self-combustion?
I remember it was like on Ripley's Believe It or Not.
It was
stuff
something like that.
Yeah.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain, Superman, was out there telling us about things we would or would not believe.
Yep. He fell pretty far.
He's doing something right now, I think, isn't he?
Besides being handsome, I don't know.
Pull up Dean Cain. He was in Frasier.
Dean Cain was?
Yeah, he had
before Superman, or what? That's what kind of got him on Superman.
It probably opened all the doors for him.
You think so?
Honestly, greatest sitcom ever.
I got fortune cookie all over the keyboard. Dean Cain. Oh, he doesn't look that great anymore.
Go to his IMDb. 'Cause I feel like he's on something right now.
Where's his IMDb?
Just add IMDb. Oh, there it
is.
is. 5'11" and a half. Yeah, I'm sure the half is real.
God, he is not 5'11". He looks very short.
He's 5'11" and a half. Scroll down.
He's not.
Yeah, look.
God, look how cool he
God,
looks.
look at
there.
that chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still doing stuff.
Okay. I mean,
Look, he's doing all. Look at his 2020 was stacked.
have you heard of any of this stuff though?
But he's making more than us.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure he is.
Click on him in Superman.
Right here?
No, in Out of Time. Yeah, look how dense he was. Why is his head so blocky there?
He's kind of got that block chin,
Look,
you
you're
know?
trying to do his hair right now, aren't you?
Who, Dean Cain?
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He's definitely not the best Superman, though.
No, I mean, that's Henry Cavill for sure.
Just because he's so big.
Yeah, he's perfect.
All right, I'm done with Dean Cain. If I can get out of here.
Get me out of here.
Henry.
Henry?
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 What do you remember when we watched? Was that yeah? We watched Henry. Remember at the beach that year, and y'all said he walked like me.
Oh, I don't remember that. Henry's like a
murderer.
It's like from like the 70s or 80s, like a.
See if you can pull up a video of him walking.
That's good. That's a tough ass.
Well, no, just a Henry movie.
Okay, I'm gonna try to look for it. Tell him what Henry is. Though.
Henry, it's actually a pretty. I came to find out a well-known, like respected. Henry McMaster's middle name is Dragon.
What?
Type Henry again. Do it. No, just do Henry McMaster. Click on that.
He's not. Obviously, his middle name is not
Henry Dargan. Peggy. Now, Peggy. Would you vote for me, Peggy?
But yeah, we watched this as kids.
Middle schoolers, probably.
At the beach. There's some titties in it, too. Ooh, you remember that?
No, I just remember.
You don't remember that?
I just remember.
I'll tell you about the titties. I can't say it on here. I'll tell you about it after. All right. Let's see.
Do Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer on YouTube. Like, go to YouTube. Yeah, just click on one.
So why did we say? Why
I don't know. Y'all said, "Oh, he walks like you."
Does he?
Need USAA insurance
I don't know.
for this
He walks
season.
like you?
When being a fan on a budget
I
gets
didn't
tough,
think so. Y'all were
What
making
does he
fun of me.
walk like? Thing we.
You or them,
He doesn't walk a whole lot.
you know what I mean. Don't do that, Otis. She's your sister.
Jesus.
I feel like I know you.
How about these trailers?
Like I've known you for a long time.
This is Michael Rooker.
I feel like I've known you forever and ever.
I mean, he looks
It's like the blood droppings from a deer you shot.
His
And all
voice
they gotta
is
do
pretty
is
good.
follow those droppings. And,
This
pretty soon
is
they can
actually
find the deer.
what's his name? The Walking Dead.
Yondu from Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh yeah. Well, what's his name on Walking Dead? It's like one. It's like one kind of very
Herschel?
No,
Oh,
that's
the old man.
guy. Clive or I don't know, something. But I don't remember the walk. Though.
Yeah, I just remember y'all really got a good laugh out of that.
It sounds like it stuck with you.
It did.
too.
I've thought about it. It's like,
What did you think? Did you feel bad at the time when we were?
yeah, because he walked like a psycho.
And you walked like a psycho?
Apparently. How often do you watch yourself walk?
Maybe you changed it.
Maybe.
I always feel like I run funny.
I got a video.
Okay.
This is a follow-up.
Yeah.
Jerry the Duck. He's back at it again, that silly duck.
All right, here we go.
Well, guess that didn't work. Why did it do that?
I don't know, man.
Try again.
All right, I'll try again.
What is happening? This an movie?
It's just-
Go to the
Did you save it? I can.
yeah, it's on the thumb drive. Man. It came on. You keep unplugging it.
I didn't unplug it.
Oh, then why isn't it there?
I don't know. I'm just saying I didn't unplug it.
There it is.
This one?
No.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Exit out.
It ain't right. It just ain't right.
Try it again.
Okay, I'll close out a quick time. This is the last try, though.
We could play the dog tongue.
No, we can't play the dog tongue. See if it plays on this screen.
Jerry, be nice. She's
See?
Okay, it's playing on this
Told
screen.
you.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Jerry the dog's back here, everybody.
So, yeah, remember from before. Here he is.
she's just trying to swim. Don't kill. Yeah, she wants to swim, Jerry. Kill her, Jerry. Kill her. Kill her now. Kill her. Oh, yeah, good
Going
boy.
for the tip. Jesus.
He gets a beak full of tips.
Look at him right there.
Jerry's crazy, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I love Jerry.
He's a deviant.
Good boy, Jerry.
Good boy. Can you imagine having a pet duck?
That'd be pretty cool.
Like, what do you do with it? You keep it outside?
You
or
do
keep it
this.
inside?
You get famous on the internet.
Do you think he stays inside or outside?
I'm sure he's inside all the time. Ducks are clean.
They clean
Very
themselves?
clean animal.
I just don't trust birds. You know that.
Yeah, but I feel like do you really feel like a duck? Like you feel about a duck the same way you do about like a mockingbird? Really?
Yeah. I do not trust any bird species at all. Not for me. Too reptilian. Too much. There's like dinosaurs. I mean, they are dinosaurs.
It's possible. It's very possible. It's likely even
What do you mean it's likely?
that's what dinosaurs evolved into.
Well, there was some. They could fly. Well, they think that some dinosaurs had feathers and stuff too.
Right, but they think like a velociraptor could very well now be today's chicken. That's what I'm saying.
That's a sad fourth.
Can you imagine?
I mean, I guess they're still in existence, but do you want to be that? You might as well just be dead.
Just McDonald's food.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, just because they were so cool and ferocious, and now they're just little twerps.
Yeah. I feel bad.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. Dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Dinosaurs. That's something crazy to think about. Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
We're here.
That'd be pretty cool if they were still around.
Well, they kind of are.
No, but I mean
Crocodiles?
like legitimately.
Megalodons.
Megalodons aren't here anymore.
You know why megalodons aren't here? Because of great white sharks.
What do you mean?
That's why they aren't here anymore. Megalodons.
Expand.
Well,
Can't just say a word.
Megalodon.
You know why the
Yeah,
Earth's
believe it.
You know why Earth's getting warmer?
Son.
Wrappings.
Drappings.
Wrappings. I was gonna say cheese wrapping.
What?
That's what you say. You know why Megalodons aren't here anymore? Great white sharks.
So, yeah.
How? Great white sharks is why.
So apparently, the great white sharks were around in the same time as the megalodons, and they were just a lot faster. And
So they got to the food first.
yeah, so they got the food because they ate kind of the same stuff,
Right.
And then
Smaller
over
fish.
time, over time they just kind of went away, which is definitely for the best.
Yeah, the ocean's terrifying.
The ocean, we live, even, like, you think about the universe is mind-blowing, but even here on Earth, you think about the ocean, and that's mind-blowing, because it's by far most of the Earth.
Yeah.
Just this water out there, and we're sitting on land all the time. What?
You're right. It's funny.
Yeah.
We're not equipped to go in there.
No, we can't. We can go like this. If we go too far, we just break. We just collapse.
We can't breathe there.
Yeah, we can't even produce machines that can go that deep because they just collapse too.
James Cameron's done it.
I mean, he's gone far, but he
He's
hasn't
been
gone
to the bottom.
Bottom of the deepest part of the ocean.
Marianas Trench.
Is that the deepest part?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have Google right
That's
here.
the deepest with the Marianas Trench. And
He's
James
been to
Cameron,
the bottom?
He's got a summer home down there, dude. He can do whatever he wants. It's Jim Cameron. Challenger Deep.
I don't
Somewhere
think
between
he's-
Guam and the Philippines lies
Yeah.
the Marianas Trench, also known as the Mariana Trench. At 35,814 feet below sea level, its bottom is called the Challenger Deep. the deepest
Jesus
point
Christ.
known on Earth.
All right, how
Now
about
search
this?
James
Yeah.
Cameron.
Well, I'll
Challenger
just do
Deep.
this.
It's not anyone. It's James Cameron. Explorer reaches bottom of the Mariana Trench, breaks record for deepest dive ever. The submersible reaches the bottom of the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench. Explorer and businessman Victor Vescovo descended 35,853 feet into the Pacific Ocean, breaking the record for the deepest dive ever. Wow, so it's not Jim Cameron. So,
Apparently, somebody's been down there. That is far.
we have the technology.
That is very far. How many miles is that? Just guess. It's like 20.
I mean, it's like half that, right?
No.
16?
I don't know.
It's like 14 miles.
14. It's like 2 into. What's 2 into 34?
234 is, well, 235 is 14 and a half.
Yeah, so something like that. All right. That's really not that far.
Yeah,
That's the deepest part of the ocean is like 14 miles?
Yeah. Go run 14 miles in a flat line. See how far that feels. And now imagine the weight of the world compressing you into sand.
That is a lot of pressure. It's just so powerful.
Imagine, good God, imagine the balls that Victor
Probably doesn't have them
Vescovo
anymore.
has in his pants to go down there. I mean, they have to be. He's got to buy an extra plane ticket when he flies. He's got the biggest balls.
Well, they're probably so condensed now.
No, because he's
Well, he didn't dive just by himself.
no, he's
down
in a
there.
machine
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if it fails, that's it.
He's dead.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it?
No, you wouldn't do it.
I'd do it.
If you sat there and thought about it,
I'd do
you'd be
it.
too scared. You're scared of small spaces.
What? What are you talking
What
about?
else? Go down.
I'm scared of small spaces.
Go down.
What do you-
James Cameron now at ocean's deepest point in 2012.
Okay. There's a lot of.
This was
Well, maybe
20
that was
Victor,
But
20
this says 2019
right?
though.
Yeah, James Cameron did it first.
It doesn't say he went there though.
The Challenger Deep.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Unattainable in it. Okay.
Oh, the other guy beat him by like 100 feet. He was 35.7.
Okay. So the other guy wins.
I don't know why you're so against
Hold
James
on.
Cameron.
Also, how did he go 100 feet deeper if this is the deepest point?
Because I think what it's saying, like Challenger Deep, is probably like East Harlem. Like it goes from this point to this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
It's like a. You get it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not like you have to touch this one little. Challenger Deep.
Yeah, and that's like the ultimate point, like this big.
Like the
And
North
Pole.
Pole.
It's not like the main drain of a pool.
Right.
You just go down and touch it. Now
Dude,
you're really cool.
Oh my God. I used to be terrified of drains in a pool because
weird.
my mom told me a story where a little boy got caught to it.
What?
And drowned.
Why would she
he
tell
wasn't
you that?
strong enough to get out of it. So forever I was terrified. I thought there was just always a possibility. Obviously somehow the drain got turned on when it wasn't supposed to be, which is not the information I picked out of the story she told me. So forever, you know how you'd have like the coins and the sticks you'd throw in pools and dive
Yeah.
down and get them? If they were on the main drain, I wouldn't get them.
Also, how powerful are they though? Was this like a baby?
It was like a little kid, but I was a little kid, probably strong enough to get off the drain,
Possibly.
but dumb enough to believe that it would. I wasn't.
Well, yeah, you hear stuff as kids all the time. It's like it sticks with you. It's terrifying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of something that terrified me when I was
small
younger.
spaces.
Well, I'm not scared of small spaces. Where did you come up with this?
You told me
When?
when we were in a small space. You're like, I'm really scared right now.
No, when we were in the closet together.
No,
the other day.
No, that's a big space.
We were face to face in the closet.
No, it's not there.
Okay.
Smaller than that.
What? Like a crawl space?
Yeah.
We were in a crawl space? Did you roofie me?
Maybe. I've been roofing
Bryce is
myself all
back.
day.
Yeah. You got some hemp gummies and on top of the world.
Yeah, it's been cool.
Sleepy John.
I'm always sleepy now. I wanted to get some CBD gummies, but Amazon doesn't sell CBD. And I was like, well, CBDweb.coolguys isn't going to give me free 2-day shipping. I'll try these hemp oil gummies.
Let's see. Let's see while we're here.
What are we looking at? Jim Cameron? Does hemp oil do anything?
You got skin condition? You got acne?
No, but I do have dry hands.
I do too. Really bad.
PMS, that's good. I need to get that in school.
Hormone balance.
Promotes heart health, weight loss, moisturizes and alleviates skin conditions, boosts the immune system. Good for COVID.
Yeah.
Powerful anti-inflammatory, eases arthritic pain, pain relief, improves brain function.
Oh, look at this.
Absolutely not. It doesn't make
It's
you
all in
sleepy.
your head.
So it's just me being
you're-
sleepy.
it's just- you're
Because
being-
I had a long week.
Because, yeah, you started taking them yesterday. You were sleepy yesterday and then sleepy today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably just need a good night's sleep, I would imagine.
Does hemp oil relax you? Click on that one.
Like how relaxed? Like enough to open an orifice?
CBD. Why is it talking about CBD? Hemp versus CBD. No.
No, that got side effects. Reduce stress, promote relaxation.
But yeah, it's I don't know, it's been they taste good.
They taste like Trolley Bright Crawlers, which apparently you don't know what that
I
is.
don't.
Okay, I'm going to pull that up right now because you know exactly what that is. Like maybe you just don't remember, but you know exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, I just didn't know
you
they
can't
were
call that gummy worms. That's gummy worms. This
See,
is Trolley Bright Crawlers
right.
right
And
here.
those are the ones
They had the coating.
I've never had those,
Gummy worms
I've
are
had-
fucking trash.
but I've had those, and that's what I call gummy worms.
You call these gummy worms?
Yeah, and
Those
I
aren't
just-
gummy
I know,
worms.
and
though.
I see now that I'm wrong. I don't think I've never bought a bag of Trolley Bright Crawlers,
Dude,
but I
Seriously?
always ate them when people had them if they offered.
they were like my favorite candy as a kid. And I would always pick out the blue and
blue and reds,
blue and
the-
red
is the
because they were the
ultimate.
best. And
Yeah.
it was like I
Right.
thought like cotton candy was so good. But also the red and the yellow were pretty good. The green and the orange, that's what you gave to people you didn't like.
I ate a lot of green and orange ones.
You like those ones?
Well, I'd never bought them.
I guess people
I was
just
getting
gave
the
them to
runoff.
you. Yeah, because they didn't. That's probably why you don't really like them.
But I do like them. Well, you know what's this weird thing? I went through a phase where I wouldn't eat anything gummy because in my head I thought it was icky and I didn't like it.
why?
And
Just
I
the
don't know.
chewiness?
Yeah, I don't know. And it was like I'd never had it. And then I finally tried something. I was like, oh, it's just sugar.
Yeah, it's all just sugar. Like all candy is just sugar with like artificial flavoring.
But yeah, now I love gummy stuff.
It's
I got
it's nice to like chew on.
Yeah.
And you can even suck on it and it lasts for a while too.
I've never done that, you pervert. What are those black ones?
Yeah, I don't know.
That looks like some kind of
Venom got in there.
yeah, like some kind
Tom
of like,
Hardy seeped in. Does he play Venom?
yeah, he does.
Yeah, he seeped in there.
And what's his name? That 70s show.
Oh, Topher?
Topher Grace.
Topher. What if your parents named you Christopher and then they called you Topher? What would you do?
Is that his name?
His name's Christopher. Yeah,
I've
and then
never put
that's-
that together.
People really?
I've never
Yeah, that's
even
the nickname for Christopher. It's Topher. Hey guys, I'm Topher. Yeah.
That makes total sense. I thought his parents were just straight up assholes and named him Topher on his birth certificate.
No. But they called him apparent. Well, maybe not. Somebody called
Christopher.
him Topher.
But then wouldn't you just call him Topher? Because no one says Chris Topher. You say Christopher.
Christopher.
So,
Topher.
no.
Yeah, but I'm saying for
But
the
I'm
nickname,
saying-
you change stuff for the nickname.
But for the nickname, wouldn't it be better if we just call him Topher?
Why do you call somebody Bob that their name's Robert? It makes no sense.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying, wouldn't that be more fun?
Topher?
Christopher. You could say Christopher.
Tiffer.
You say Tiffer.
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 Topher. Topher.
Remember Yoder?
Yoder. Hey, I'm Yoder. I don't know what that. I don't think. I think that's got to be a last name.
I don't know.
Topher Yoder.
I've never seen you eat Trolley bright crawlers.
You've never seen me?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll show you, I guess, if you need me to. Prove it. Look at this. They have so many different flavors.
You like
and
Swedish
stuff, too.
fish?
No. They're trash.
They're not trash. They're sugar.
Yeah, but they're not. They
They're
don't have.
tasty.
It's just like this is what I think of when I think of a Swedish fish. Is these just gummy worms with no coating? It's crazy how big of a difference this is.
Oh, well, it's the whole thing of getting the mouthfeel of sour. It's such a fun flavor
But
to have.
this tastes just bad to me.
I've never had.
Do you
those.
like gummy bears?
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat them.
I think they're. I think gummy bears is the worst candy by far. Gummy bears and gummy worms.
When you say candy, that
Just anything.
excludes chocolates.
No, you include anything. I think gummy bears and gummy worms is the worst. Licorice, same type of thing. That's in there.
Have you ever had a candy bar with coconut in it?
Yeah, it's delicious.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I love coconut.
You're an idiot, dude.
If I have the choice of picking some chocolate with coconut over a gummy worm,
Give me the gummy worm.
you're picking the gummy worm?
100 times out of 100.
There's something wrong
You
with you.
get out of here.
You rotten, yellow-bellied bastard. You get out of here.
No, that ain't right, man. This is just the bottom of the barrel.
No,
right
I
here.
will say, I mean, it looks awful.
It looks terrible and it tastes terrible.
It's just blown out as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I'd rather kill myself.
Can you make that big so they can maybe kind of see it if they're
I
watching?
mean, I can make it probably medium size. Webster on. Okay. Can
Gummy
I just
worms
get a
come-
picture? Now
There
it's
you go.
this.
There
Here
you
we
go.
go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a gummy worm for you. Here it is.
And when I
There it
think
is.
back, you know what I honestly think? Because you remember how people used to do the ice cream with the crumbled Oreos with the gummy worms?
Why did you do gummy? It made it hard.
But what I'm saying, that was the thing people would serve because it was like worms coming out of dirt. I think that's where my hatred for gummies stemmed, was that screwed with my brain.
Oh, because you were kind
As
of
a kid,
gross.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
So then I
okay.
wouldn't touch gummies for years later.
Did you eat dirt as a kid?
I do remember one time getting in trouble for straight up eating sand out of the sandbox.
Just for fun or what?
I mean, why do you do anything of that? You're an idiot.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember any of it.
There was a little picnic table at the playground at church, and I kept putting sand in a cup and just drinking it.
I feel like the only thing I remember is I feel like somebody said, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was my dad, but like if you eat dirt, it makes you stronger. So I ate dirt one time, but it didn't taste very good, so I didn't eat it again.
But he was obviously definitely referencing letting kids eat stuff off the floor and not freaking out about it.
Probably.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
And
probably.
then you took it to mean, let me just
I would just
mainline it.
Yeah, just eat dirt.
Can I
get
get a
it-
dirt
get the earth
IV?
in my system. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. You eat the earth.
I always say let kids eat stuff off the ground. Build their immune system up.
Yeah.
Expose them to stuff.
Yeah, I agree. You should. There's too many weaklings out there.
And I think people should certainly take it from us, two of the people with the least amount of kids in the world.
That makes me think, can you imagine, all right, say kids are just staying away from other kids at this point. Mm-hmm. Like they're in schools and stuff now, but they're wearing masks and stuff. They're probably not outside playing on the playground. Can you imagine how many kids are gonna die once you can just go back out and just get exposed to everything? Because now their immune system's so weak.
Yeah.
And now they're just exposed to all these things at once.
2020 will be all forever and always be 2020, and that's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
And we'll know what we mean. Like, oh God, you remember 2020?
Yeah.
Pfizer claims that their vaccine is 90% whatever. It has not been peer reviewed, so calm down, Republican Facebook. Jesus Christ. 2021, let's say it does work. And all these, now you're able to get back together. Well, now, like you're saying, all their things. Their body's not ready to be around other gross, icky kids. I think there's going to be another time somewhere mid to late 2021 that when at like 10 years down the road, we'll be like, oh yeah, you remember 2020? And they were like, yeah, and then do you remember the culling?
Yeah, dude, that's
and it's
actually,
just dead kids
it's actually
in the streets.
because COVID. I mean, overall is not that deadly, especially to kids. It's minuscule. You got the flu, you got all these other things. that
Peanuts.
just kill kids left and right. God, there's gonna be so many dead kids.
Peanuts and gluten.
There's gonna be so many dead kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be kid. You're gonna like.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be just little child-sized speed bumps all across the roads
Oh,
because there's not be enough. There's not gonna be enough graveyards, so parents are just gonna have to like put their kids out in the street. They're dead
Well,
kids.
you're not gonna need playgrounds anymore, so just throw the kids.
That's a
on
really
that.
good point.
McDonald's
all the playgrounds start
playpen?
turning into graveyards.
Well, now McDonald's playpens, you take out all the balls and you just start throwing kids in it.
Or maybe there's some sort of compressor that compresses them into the balls, so the surviving.
No, you
kids
just throw
can
them in the ocean.
Well, no. You compress them into the McDonald's balls, so their kids that have made it can still play with their friends.
Just a meatball. Yeah.
But you put like some epoxy on it or something.
Yeah, you got to seal it up.
Yeah. And
True.
somehow they like managed to cut their face off, so that's the outer of the ball.
Okay, kind of a
compress.
a lining. Okay.
Yeah, so they can still see their little friend's face smiling at them while they're throwing them around.
I mean, it's probably not likely, but it is a possibility. And
I'd say
I don't know. I don't know if this world's getting any better now that I think about it. But maybe this is what kind of the Georgia Guidestones were. Maybe they started the whole thing.
The Georgia Guidestones,
Well,
the
they
creators started.
Yeah, they started
COVID.
the
Kung flu,
the Wuhan virus, in order to create mass hysteria, but
Right.
not really be a deadly thing. To where, I mean, it is deadly, obviously, but to make it where kids just got weak, and then once everything was okay to go back outside, in a sense, all these kids start going outside, and then they just all die. So all the kids are dead now. There's nothing left to populate the world, so maybe in 30, 40, 50 years, it gets to those numbers.
I think they thought a step farther than you're giving them credit for right now. Because COVID, like you said, is not super deadly, but who's it really deadly towards?
Old people.
Elderly. So they were geniuses.
Yeah, it was
they
2 and
made
1.
COVID.
2 and 1. You
Now
killed
the
both
world's
ends.
The world's back open
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So little Jimmy gets to go visit Gam Gam.
Yeah. Ooh.
He gives her COVID.
She gives him the flu.
She's dead. She gets the flu from Gammy.
Yeah, they're both dead.
And then we got another ball at McDonald's.
Ooh. Now it's just us. We're in the sweet spot right now.
Dude, we are gonna.
We're good. We're not gonna die by the flu or COVID.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine.
We're
and
gonna open non-binary.
I guess we're gonna have to repopulate the world.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I guess I could do it. Not dying to, but
Other people are dying.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't have to for a while. Once we drop below 500 million?
Yeah.
Or was it 500,000?
I think it was 500,000.
Whew.
That's
a lot of death.
Yeah, that's a very low number. Like 500,000 people. Like what is that? I know like that's like Columbia, Charleston, Greenville. For thinking about, that's only like 350, 400,000. So it's pretty much just like
the land's going to be so cheap.
You're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. It sounds kind of nice.
You wouldn't have neighbors.
You wouldn't have neighbors. And
That's sad. I don't like it. I like.
You could have neighbors though if you want to.
Yeah, but then it's like half the population is right here in our town.
Half?
It's not a big number.
No, it's not a big number. That seems like an excess amount of space, doesn't it?
Yeah, Georgia Guidestone people, we could have at least 1 billion people.
Let's say 500 million.
1 billion is just a seventh of what there is now? It's not a lot of, it's still a lot of space.
Yeah.
I don't care. Do the 500. What do I care? I'm not going to make the cut. Do it.
We do whatever we want.
So what? I don't even remember the titles we said. What was it? Fingers
Tacos
and football.
tiaras.
Tacos and tiaras.
Titties and
cream.
I still got to tell you about the titties.
So it was football and something. Football
and
Flanders.
Football and what was the first thing we talked about? Dude, people ask me what I talk about in the podcast. I literally can't remember. Like, I don't know.
Can't even remember on the same podcast. Football and
fatties. Talked about fat people.
Yeah. Dennis Pennis. I do need to address. I had to make I have to make a public apology. Remember?
Yeah.
Why are you so angry?
I'm just saying. Yeah.
You thought a blue moon was literally blue.
Yeah.
I was like, you idiot. You stupid, simple man. It's not blue. It's when it's the 4th full moon of the month.
Yeah.
So my friend Maddie texted me and informed me it's when there's the 2nd full moon of the month. So I'm sorry. I said 4. It's 2. Still not blue though, unfortunately.
Yeah. Again, and I said if that's what you have to apologize for, that's pretty good. Apologize about the midget jokes and everything.
Whoa, dude! You cannot say that. I chose a voice for a little person.
You said midget.
I never said that.
In the last one?
Yeah.
You said midget.
No, I didn't. You've said it 9 times now. Wow. So you hate little people.
I don't hate little people.
You hated when I did a voice.
I don't know. I honestly don't know any little people.
Wow, you don't even want them in your life. You avoid them that.
I never see them.
Wow, because they're so small? You just look right over.
Yeah. Can't register them. Yeah.
Must be this tall to be part of Ken's life. You're not going to talk to your kid until he's like 8.
Oh, can you imagine, dude? You just already got the short end of the genetic lottery.
The body.
Literally. And now you're going to Universal Studio and you can't even ride on a roller coaster and you're an adult.
It seems like they would have made like some kind of mod at this point.
To like boost them a booster seat?
Yeah, but like, why not on every roller coaster have one seat that will like raise up?
Do they have like handicap seating?
I mean, you don't want. Oh God! Imagine. Do you really want somebody like in a wheelchair going on a roller coaster? You're just gonna see like 2 noodles flailing around outside.
I'd like to
They
see
can't
that.
keep their legs in. You got to strap them down. You just strap their legs like at the ankles. There's
Just
little,
like tie them.
There's a little ankle.
Yeah, you just kind of.
You just cinch them in.
Yeah,
Velcro.
That's actually a pretty easy. Well,
Yeah, that's an easy fix.
That's an easy fix.
But if the seat itself just raised up to a height to where a little person could safely be harnessed,
but then you
in.
can't like lock their feet in or anything.
Well, they have
Then they're gonna
functioning
fly
legs.
out
No, they
just
have
like a hot
functioning
potato.
legs. They have functioning legs.
What if this is like the first trial and they strap them in and you're at Universal and you just see like a little potato just flying out into the atmosphere, just burning.
That wouldn't be good.
This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
And they were like, "I'm calling my lawyer."
You did. That's what you did. You did that voice.
That's
God.
what you did.
You piece of
You
shit.
naughty poop mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other kind of handicaps are there that's not good for roller coaster? Elephantitis.
You can't fit. Too big. Just obesity is not very
Oh
good
my god,
for-
dude! One time we were at we took a family trip. I don't know if we were at like the state fair or if we were actually at an amusement park. But anyways, it was this ride where like 2 people could fit in the seat. And it was supposed to be like these little parachute type of thing. So it would like lift you up and then you'd come down and it was like in a circle. really janky ride. Well, my dad and I, and maybe it was my sister too, maybe an adult and 2 kids could fit in one seat. But anyways, I know my dad and I were in the little car because we were facing this way, but we could hear commotion going on behind us. So we look back, and it's this couple, and they are plus-size models, son. They are massive. Huge, huge people. Like, really fat is what I'm saying. And the guy, like, he was like, because they had started the ride, but the ride wouldn't work.
No,
like everyone was going up but them.
they couldn't latch down or something.
Well, no, they were strapped in,
Okay.
but the machine wasn't strong enough to lift
Oh my god.
this double load.
Oh my
up. So
God.
they had to like stop the ride, and this poor, this kid's probably like 22, probably already on all kinds of meth and heroin. He had like running the ride.
Yeah, he's
he
probably
had to
not
walk
happy.
over there and be like, "You guys can't ride together." And then you think of the shame that
Oh my god.
one of those Porky Pigs had to get up, and because they couldn't ride together.
Maybe that's what they needed, though.
Yeah, they
Another
probably
not that-
public shaming.
Can you imagine? Yeah, that probably did work, honestly. But also, can you imagine that happening today? That whole place would be it would shut down.
They would have
they'd
won a
be
lawsuit. Like,
They would
how
be
dare you
done.
not have a machine that can lift 3,000 pounds with one arm?
I've seriously though, that would be a huge. He would. Luckily, like this was probably what 25 years ago.
Probably at least 20 years ago, probably more.
Yeah. So like then it seems like maybe things are more reasonable. So awkward situation, nobody's happy, they feel shame, but then that was probably the end of it. Now he is getting the beat down of his life if he goes and says that. It's like, you're not body positive? Well, no, it's just the machine.
The machine
The machine
can't
won't
handle
lift
you.
it. Wait, well, I feel attacked. I feel attacked right now.
You should talk to our machine. It's sweating. Our
There's
machine is
literally
sweating.
nothing I can do.
It's leaking oil on the arm connected to you guys. Like it's trying.
God, I would die to hear that conversation.
But that's one he wouldn't get. That's one I think you'd be fine with because
have to
it's
be.
literally a machine can't handle the weight. It's
Yeah.
not that they were like, "Hey, fatties, we don't want you two riding together and we're hearing your underarm fat slap together."
No, that's reasonably that's what would happen most of the time. But I
Yeah.
feel like now the chances of something escalated happening is much
oh,
higher.
certainly higher. And if it happened like in Oregon, where everyone's just going to be methed out now.
That I've read some of the comments. People are so fucking stupid. It's like now, like because everybody I follow on Facebook, I guarantee you, is nobody that listens to this. It's like just like people that
Just the people in the wasteland.
It's just funny to watch. Just like they just post comments like, "Oh my God, I just can't believe that Oregon has passed all this. Everybody's going to be addicted to meth and heroin, and I just don't know what to do. The whole world's going to go." No. People
not
are
how it
doing
works.
meth and heroin if they want to do it. Just because you make it legal doesn't mean like, oh, well, it's legal now. I guess I should go do meth and heroin.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
It's like,
not how it
how does your mind work? What are you thinking here, guy?
If that made sense, everyone over 21 would be an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's the
We would be drunk all the time.
Jesus.
All the time.
Yeah. It's like you have a handful of people that will be.
Yeah.
There are people that they take their first sip of alcohol and then they'll be an alcoholic.
Sure. It
Same
happens.
thing with meth and heroin.
Yeah.
But just because it's available doesn't mean everybody's just going to be an addict now.
Yeah, they're so stupid. Like I saw one guy that I never really even knew. There's a few grades. You probably knew him better than me, but for some reason we're friends on Facebook. And he's been, I'm sure he had a rough Saturday when Biden won. But he's a nurse, and he's as a healthcare professional. I am just what I have to see with people who are addicted to these. Well, yeah, people that are addicted to anything is bad. Like, we get it, but to then make the leap that now everyone's going to be like Oregon's just going to be like Mad Max, and they're chasing heroin and needles. No,
Dude,
you moron.
It's like I can't even fathom the thought process of these people. It makes me like I'm sorry. If you think this, it
You're
makes
an
me,
idiot.
It makes me think you're so stupid.
You are stupid.
Like they're so. It's like
you have zero
no.
critical thinking skills.
No, like
Just an idiot.
I honestly, and I could be wrong too. I could be wrong. I think that I'm excited to see what happens. I think it's a good decision. I've said that for a long time.
Everything should be legal everywhere.
Not
like murder, but
no, but I honestly do think that, and they're going to be able to make money off of it. It's not going to increase. It makes the stigma less that people, if they are addicted, they can possibly go get help now if they want it. There's like so many positives.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's like Jesus.
But
Christ.
now, to the other people's point, there are gonna be some stories that are gonna be good. Like,
yeah.
Little, Sammy from down the block who's never even holds his nose when someone's smoking a cigarette near him. One day he's just gonna be like, I'm gonna try some freaking meth today.
Yeah.
And he is gonna rip his own dick off and murder somebody with it, and it's gonna be incredible.
There will be stories like that. That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
great.
part of it, and that's what those people are gonna latch onto.
This guy will definitely. I saw his stuff. He will definitely share that and be like, "See,
dude, no.
Sammy ripped his cock off, and he beat his grandma with it.
And now I'm right. And Trump and the world make America better.
So yeah, Trump lost. Biden won.
I think again though, I think this is gonna be a long process before us.
100%, 100%, and that's what I was about to say is that 2020 is starting to wrap up, and what a gift to see Trump flailing on the way out. Now, we're going to get rid of the orange racist, and we're going to have to, now we have president that someone's job is going to be to change his diaper.
Change his diaper, make sure he doesn't touch kids. Yeah.
But the next few months, leading up to January, whatever it is, whatever inauguration day is, I have a feeling this is going to be the highlight of 2020.
Yeah.
These next few months are going to be
I'm excited.
batshit crazy.
I'm glad that all this election stuff's over because it's been hilarious talking to people about it. Because, my stance on it is just I talk shit about Trump. I talk shit about Biden. And whoever you're talking to, for 99.9% of people, if you talk like that, they're going to have an issue.
Their brains are confused.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
what do you
I have to have a side. No. Because I picked this side and I think it's right. This is so much better. And this guy, just open your eyes.
Come on, guy.
Open your eyes.
Go
Come
grab a
on.
bite at non-binary and relax.
Jesus. I mean, yeah, it was like I said, it's like the lesser of two evils. It's still evil.
Yeah.
But it is lesser of the two. It's like, man, I am excited to see what
Dude,
happens.
it's gonna be
I'm excited to see
nuts.
what happens in Oregon, which I think is going to be a good thing. And
It's gonna be
hopefully
great.
that stems throughout. Because I think that could solve, I really do think that could solve a lot of issues.
Especially if you
Like in Chicago, like places where there's just such drug heavy culture of selling, and then if you decriminalize it, you just clean out the prison system.
That's what I
There's
was about
not
to say,
people
yeah.
going to jail for stupid stuff like that.
and
It's
you can pardon people that are already in there for dumb drug charges.
there's people still in jail for marijuana where it's
insane.
legal and it's
It's insane.
man, so much.
Prostitution's next.
That should be legal too.
That's next.
That's gonna be the last. I think drugs will be legal before prostitution.
100%.
Federally, I think
100%.
drugs will be federally legal before.
Roger Federer.
Roger Federer will have a prostitute.
Prostitute is it's going to start. I think it's going to start massage parlors. You're allowed to get a handy,
Yeah.
and then that people will be like, "Oh, hang on, people aren't getting hurt doing this."
Yeah.
Are you telling me that he paid her
Oh, you can actually stop
to jerk him
pimps
off,
and
and no one's hurt? He's just in a really good mood, and she made more money.
but then if you don't make it illegal, you can actually protect these people. Oh, weird.
Oh, huh. Okay, well maybe. Do you think we could let him blow him?
No, but at the same time, we're old white people and we want to tell women what they can do with their bodies. So me as a male man of white descent, I should be able to tell a female what they should do and not do.
Yeah,
So,
that's the way it worked.
yeah, it makes sense. Just like I should tell you if you're able to do this substance or not.
Right.
Makes sense.
Oh, I thought you were about to make a funny Mexican joke, like you being purebred.
I didn't know. My mind
I
did
was
not
getting
go
excited.
there.
I was getting excited.
My mind did not go there.
My dirty mud blood.
No.
Man, yeah, I'm excited for these next few months. It's gonna be wild. You got anything else?
No, I feel. I mean, I could go and no, I don't need to go on rants.
You can go on a rant next week.
Yeah, I'll go on a rant next week.
All right.
Get fired up over here.
Well, hey, thanks everybody. Thank you. The ordering shirts is now done. Thank you to everyone
guys.
who has ordered. It's been really exciting and fun. And you know,
we don't have a timeline for you right now, but we should have. We should have an update on the next podcast about all that.
About when you will be receiving your moich. And shouts out to Meg for being the first ever
Hell yeah,
Greyboys customer.
Yeah,
ever.
Thanks.
So shouts out you guys. Thanks so much for buying the shirts. We're excited.
Yeah, we
wear
appreciate
them
it.
everywhere. And
hopefully people ask until you tell them what it's about.
Maybe you could do
You're
like
better job than me.
like a Mormon type of thing and knock on people's door and say, "Do you have a moment to speak about the Greyboys at Large podcast?"
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, wear your shirt, ride up on a bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, shouts out to you guys. Shouts out shirts in general. Shouts out you, Jerry. I mean, come on. How can I not shout you out? You know.
Okay. Are you still holding on to the 2 weeks? Okay.
No. I'm
All
just
right.
not being honest. Shouts out to you, man. You're a good guy. Shouts out Michael Rooker.
Oh yeah.
Shouts
Henry.
out Walking.
Yeah.
Shouts out Little People. You guys are great.
Well, probably not all of them. I don't want you.
I take it back. Little People, you guys suck. None of you are great. That might be all I got.
All right. Shouts out.
Shouts out to everyone that bought barbecue this weekend at Fire Forge.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, shouts out to you.
Oh,
obviously.
thanks, man.
Shouts out to your barbecue venture again. It was really, really good. You did a couple tweaks on it. It was even better, which I didn't think it could be.
Clean.
Shouts out to Fortune Cookies.
Oh yeah.
Definitely shouts out to that. I enjoyed that little thing. Shouts out to flag football. Shouts out to recreational sports. Shouts out to 2021 and 2022 to all the parents where their kids are going to die.
Shouts out to the culling.
Yeah, shouts out to the culling. Shouts out to Alex Jones. Every time we mention him, we got to shout him out. I feel bad for him.
Thank you.
Yeah, what else did we talk about? Shouts out to, I don't know.
Shouts out sour gummies.
Yeah, Trolley Bright Car.
Well, just those are any sour gummy is good because it has that sour. Warheads, those are really good.
Warheads are so good. Black cherry.
Black cherry is the tastiest. Lemon was the sourest. So it's depending on how you felt, what
Black
you were
cherry
gonna
was
do.
the best.
Black
It was
cherry
the best.
tasted the best.
Yeah, it's
then
really
there was
good.
that weird like
wrapping,
maroon
too.
flavor. That
Maroon?
was like middle of the road on flavor and sourness.
I don't remember
Look
that
it
one.
up.
Maroon.
Red. Do they still make Warheads?
Yeah. That one? I feel like you're thinking about black cherry, to be honest.
No, black
'Cause
cherry
it
was the black
maroon.
one.
No, it was maroon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon? I
thought it
don't know.
was-
I'm not a big fan of watermelon flavor.
So there's
Yeah.
black cherry.
No, that's black cherry?
Look up.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking of the one in the black wrapper, though, right? That was the tastiest one.
No, dark. I don't know. This seems to be all the flavors.
That
Let's see, this is a 117 count, which is 239. What is happening? They don't
no,
even have it.
no, yeah, go, whoa. Get off the.
Well, no, here.
What?
There it is, right there. That's the one. I can't see it.
See, watermelon.
Yeah, black cherry's the
Black
maroon one.
cherry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one I was talking about.
You're talking about watermelon. Okay.
Yeah.
all
It
right.
was not. I don't
I really
remember
like
the blue.
I like blue raspberry.
I don't remember
Mine
that.
was black cherry, then blue raspberry. Then I didn't care about
What's
any of the rest
green?
of them. The apple.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the blue one.
No, blue one's blue raspberry.
Show me a lemon.
A nice flavor.
Oh, there it is. Look at it. Oh,
That was my least favorite.
the lemon.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked it because it was so intense.
Yeah.
Black cherry was tastiest though.
Yeah, we agree on that. All right. Well, guys, thanks for listening. Subscribe, follow, share.
Oh yeah, thanks everyone
Send
that
us
watched the
stuff.
short.
Yeah, the short. We got.
Share it.
Yeah, share that. We got more stuff coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a little Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving thing too. So be on the lookout for that. Well, I mean, we'll keep you updated. So
You know your boys got it. You know that's right, and that's on God.
all right.
Bye.
See you guys.